Hi, welcome to Genki Clinic. My name's Toby. This is the second in a series of videos that I'm putting together where I'm going through a technique where you can use a towel to start massaging and working on your own neck to get rid of any tightness or discomfort or lack of flexibility and movement. In the first video, I went through some pretty important stuff, some background to give you an idea of exactly what we're looking for, the kind of feeling we're after, and also some information of the towel so that you can ensure that you've got an effective tool to make use of this technique. In this video, I'm now going to give some information about the position of the neck that is the foundation of this entire technique. So please watch this video to the end to get a sense of exactly what we're after. Yeah, let's dive straight in. Just nod your head upwards and downwards very slightly like that. Yeah, as if you're saying yes. Don't try and push it too far. Either way, obviously not right up here and not right down here, but just very gentle nodding like this. And as you reach the bottom of the forward nod, just before you engage the muscles at the back of the neck here to pull it back up again, that's the position we're after. The position essentially is a slightly lengthened back of the neck and the chin slightly tucked down towards the chest or tucked inwards like this. Some people sometimes talk about trying to give yourself a double chin. That's actually pushing it a little bit too far. You also know if you got it too far, if you sort of feel like you're ramrod straight like this, if you're in the army. We're just looking for a very relaxed position where, yeah, nodding forward like that. It's worth taking a little bit of time before anything else just to get a sort of sense of this movement. Another way to think about it actually is imagine you're just falling asleep, but you keep the rest of your neck straight, but just the head is allowed to rotate forwards as if you're dropping off like that. Obviously, if you're dropping off completely, the whole of the neck will fall forwards. We're not looking for that. So imagine you're keeping the neck like this, nice and straight, but just at the top there, if you remember, we talked about the very top vertebra, the atlas, being the one where most of the forward and backwards motion of the neck is found. So try and keep the rest of the neck nice and straight and just allow the top one just to drop like that, as if you're falling to sleep. In this position, see if you can just really relax and put your mind into the muscles right at the very top, which are connecting the neck onto the skull. So if this was the skull here like this, and this was the vertebral column, here, these muscles at the back of the neck which come in and attach to this continuing curve of the skull, those are the ones that when you drop forward like this, you're going to feel them. You're going to feel that area. Just try and put your mind in there and see if you can feel them relaxing, letting go, and yeah, it's quite a pleasant feeling. The other thing that you'll notice when you're in this position is that if you were to look to the horizon or look what you think of as straight, you're having to look ever so slightly up, higher than you normally do. This is because when we normally stand, we tend to pull our head backward, tightening and closing this gap here a little bit. And as a result, what we think of as flat like that, when we allow our heads to drop, we have to just raise our eye line very slightly like this. So that gives you a pretty good idea that you've got the position correct. If you take nothing else from this video and from the next 2 or 3 videos about the actual techniques for the towel, if you just practice this a little bit, you'll already have a massive advantage and hopefully your neck will feel much better. In the next video, we're going to start to use the towel and start to improve the forward and backward or the nodding motions of the neck. And in the video after that, we'll start to look at the side rotations like this. See you there.